Adobe Radio, the future of alternative.
We all know that it's called the bionic, the bomb, the pop, the blow, the black, the herb, the sensi, the chronic, the sweet Mary Jane, ganja, spliff, reefer, the bad, the Buddha, the homegrown, the ill, the Maui, the method, pop, lethal, turbo, Thai, shake, skunk, stress, wacky, weed, blaze, the boot, dime bag, Scooby-Doo, Bob, bogey, backyard boogie.
Yeah! It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show! That's Jess.
And that's Sasha.
And we are live on Adobe Radio tonight, like we have been for at least 10 years. It's been a wonderful 10 years. It's been an eventful 10 years. You can find us everywhere on socials. Cool Nerd Weed Show is where to look. Please find us. Look for us if you don't see us right away. We are there. We're there. We are everywhere that you could possibly look. If you don't see us, maybe the internet changed its rules about weed when we didn't notice, but we are everywhere. We are on the Instagrams. And thank you, Adobe Radio, for having us do this wonderful show for so many years and letting us be ourselves and letting us do our thing. We adore Adobe, and you should too. So listen to Adobe all the time. It's a wonderful lineup. We share the airwaves with some really cool people. We're part of a really cool family, and you always have that stoner auntie and uncle. That's the cool one at the parties, and that's us.
Right here. Right here.
You know where to find us. You know where to find the weed. We'll always smoke you out. It's kind of our thing. And
True story.
yeah, I would like to smoke weed. I've been smoking a lot. I mean, more weed than
More
usual.
lately?
Yeah, I really have. I don't know if it's just I've been taking less edibles, so maybe that's why, but I've been like flying through my weeds. But that's what it's there for.
Exactly. I've been sort of moderate edible consumption to light edible consumption. They're working. They're working the way they should. I feel I wouldn't say I haven't really taken a break. I've just slowed down a little bit, but still love to smoke.
Oh, you've slowed down from smoking? Really?
Well, I guess
lame.
not.
You're lame.
I mean, a little bit. Like some days, it's just one day, and then some days it's 2 days before I walk up to the Hollywood Bowl for a show.
Yeah. It's a blessing, and I'm glad that we have access to it, and I'm glad that good weed exists and that we can find it. That's what we're here for. We're here to tell you about the best stuff. There are resources though, and we got a very special package from a very special website. You okay? Wow,
Yeah,
you really
yeah,
are
I'm
lightweight. You couldn't hear it, but Tias was choking over there.
I'm all red now. I feel good though. I got a hit. Guess I got a hit.
Yeah. That's the one. When I was younger and I would take bong rips or whatever, I would cough and I'd be like, "That's the one."
Right there. That's it.
That's the one.
The one.
So, great. Now I'm coughing.
It's contagious.
Yeah, it is. So, the lovely folks over at Weedmaps. Now, Weedmaps, I was trying to explain Weedmaps to my mom because she's never used it. And I was like, wait, is Weedmaps not here in New Jersey? It is. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere now.
Yeah, and I was like, it's the best. It's the best. It's how I found all of the places that I loved and adored in LA. And it was for a long time the only way you'd be able to order weed or find out what was on the menu. I mean, it was big, really big in Cali when I was there. When I first moved there 15 or something years ago.
Yeah, it was really your only resource to find where you can get medical cannabis, see menus. It had information about strains and various articles.
And it's a really great tool. It's a really great resource, and it's extremely reliable and wonderful. So we are big fans of Weedmaps, and we are going to open up some of the stuff that they sent us. Shout out Fish, who hooked it up with Weedmaps. First of all,
What is that?
this is a giant joint.
Did I get one of those? I don't know if I got that.
Oh no!
I got this.
What's that? A pillow?
It's a pillow.
Oh,
Let me see.
I love this thing.
For
I guess
all the
this is a pillow
ASMR
too.
fans.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. My mom also just learned what ASMR is, and she is horrified. Wait,
A pillow with a pocket.
ooh, a pillow with a pocket. I like a pocket.
Oh, wow. I think you could put your stash in there.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, what? That's so cute. It looks like a little baggie. Aw, I love it. I love it so much. This is like a huggy pillow. It's long.
And it's a giant J.
And it's a giant J. And I love giant J's. I'm smoking a giant J now. Giant J with my giant J. Well, I'm already very satisfied. But there's more. There's a big box, like a really big box.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Hey.
Some weed maps on it? No.
No, but it's got a cool design on it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it does?
On the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah, I see it now.
All right, what else is in here?
A freaking lanyard. I have so many lanyards and I love them so much. Ooh, a lanyard that if you work at a dispensary is very, very convenient because it has a little thingy. Or really anywhere, because every office you need to click through like a fob, I guess. You know, your ID.
Oh, for sure.
So that's pretty lit. I love.
Yeah, this one this one will stand the test of time. All of them always break on me. Let's see.
A little ball, like a little hacky sack.
Stress ball.
I call it. I've been on the East Coast too long. I said it was hacky sack. Socks. We are big fans of socks here on the corner.
Yes, we love socks.
And that is not, I'm not being silly. Like we really do.
There's so many weird color pairs of socks.
And so many cute socks. Thank you on that one. Is this a shirt? Oh, I've been wanting a Weedmaps shirt all these years, and I have never gotten Weedmaps swag. And it's finally my time.
Same.
Really? You don't have Weedmaps swag?
I don't have.
That shocks me. Yeah.
Okay. This is cool. I don't know what it is yet, but it's pretty freaking cool. Oh, yeah. Little stash pack.
Yo. Wait, do I have that too? Yes. Listen, man. I fucking love a dedicated stash pack. I surprisingly only have one. It's a cool one. It's one that I got from stupid fucking, I think like stupid glass house. Stupid ass glass house. Boo glass house. Yay, Weedmaps. Boo glass house. But they did give me a really lit stash pack. It's like smell proof. But this is sick. Oh, I love this so much. Cute as fuck. I'm going to put some journal supplies in there too. A journal
Portable,
and a sesh awaits me.
portable ashtray.
What? Ew. Can never have enough ashtrays. A
And it's
lovely looking
rubber.
hat.
You can just wash it out.
Fucking awesome. Did you get to your hat yet?
Oh. That's dope.
Super dope. Super dope snapback. So cute. So cute. That's like a really cute hat. Okay, so these. Can you tell me when this like cork board thing started for weed?
I think when we started dabbing,
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I think that would be my guess. Yeah.
They make me happy. I
It's-
love them.
We had to do something with all the old mouse pad material.
Yeah, I was gonna say. This looks like a long sleeve. Yes, a long sleeve shirt.
Oh, we got something. Oh. Something functional.
This. Oh shit! Ooh, I don't have that.
Some stony eyes.
That's fucking
Little eye
sick.
drops.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah. This is an inflatable joint.
Oh, wait. We opened in this.
Summer is almost over. There is still time to inflate your joint. That's fucking awesome.
Bring this to the pool. You'll see who's cool, who's
Or
not.
like to a concert or a festival or something, you know, when they always inflate the fucking beach balls and shit.
Oh yeah, to the
You'll
like the
be
Dodger
pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to the Dodger game. You'll be the cool one who has the J. That's a fact. Oh, what a great little swag bag. This is epic, actually. Fuck yeah. Thank you so much, Weedmaps. We really do love you. This is true. This is a true fact. It's a factual. I found the weed on Weedmaps. And if it weren't for Weedmaps, I wouldn't have found the weed, maybe, probably. And I wouldn't have met TS.
Oh, it's come full circle.
So Weedmaps is actually the full reason why you have a Cool Nerd Weed Show. We love you so much, Weedmaps. And use it. Use it for your finding dispensary needs. Yeah, I was like telling my mom about it. I was like, yeah, man. Now that like weed is, now that, you know, everything's recreational in a lot of places, I bet they have their work cut out for them, but it's still a fantastic resource for all things.
Yeah, they've come a long way. The menus integrate with your local POS, and so
Right.
like the menus are live.
Right, which is very helpful. Very, very, very good and helpful. Yeah, that's something that is very like weird about the weed industry is that the POS systems and menus and everything, it's for some reason, I guess because of paying, if you're paying online and like banking and everything's just so dicey that I feel like POS systems are always really bad in weed places. Every time I encounter that at a dispensary, either the system's shut down or it's not connecting with my shit. I mean, I get like PTSD flashbacks for sure. But I also remember like you, years after I stopped working at a dispensary, saying that that would happen with yours. And like,
All the time.
I feel like it's a weed thing.
100%. It's 100% cannabis industry problem.
Get
Like,
it together.
you know,
we want to spend money.
Ralph's doesn't have this problem.
That's
Your
what I
major
was
grocery
saying.
stores don't. Amazon certainly doesn't have that problem.
Exactly. So Weedmaps is your resource, and they help with technologies and all the things. And that's a wicked swag bag. Thank you again, Weedmaps. We appreciate you very, very much. And we probably, I guess we could take a quick break. And okay. We should talk about the science one, the nuclear weed, radioactive.
Okay.
The nerds will be right back. It's never too late to join the sesh.
Yo, this is PC3.
Hi, it's Eric.
What's up? It's Zealand.
How you doing? This is Donald.
And we're The Paradox, and you're listening to The Cool Nerd Weed Show.
On Adobe Radio.
Yay. And we're back.
We're back.
It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show. That's TS.
And that's Sasha.
And we're live on Adobe Radio. And we have just, some bips and bops from around the cannabis world. And this is something that actually it was making the internet rounds, which it's a bunch of words that I guess I didn't really expect to string together. You say it, because I feel like I'm going to fuck it up and get annoyed at myself.
Okay. Okay, so we're talking about irradiated cannabis. So what is irradiated cannabis? Irradiated cannabis is cannabis that has been treated with a controlled ionized radiation after harvest in order to reduce contamination from things like mold, yeast, bacteria, fungi, pathogens such as aspergillus. And it's basically a decontamination for cannabis that it will test dirty because it has all of those things in it. It's a way of remediating cannabis that will not pass tests for those type of things.
Okay, well, that's what it's saying that it does. And I guess whether it does or not, we'll get into in a second. But the reason why this was brought up by like our favorite influencer, Cannabichem, Riley. We love her. Go follow her. Cannabichem, that's what her...
Yes.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome. We had her on the show a million years ago during like COVID or something. And she rules. She's so lit. I love her so much. And I saw it on her TikTok, like on the packages. What does it say on the packages? Like, does it say it has been or it hasn't been?
I think where she's in Maine, right. And in Maine, you're supposed to package whether it's been irradiated or not. So there's like a little, I think there's like a little R,
like
little
USDA
symbol on
certified kind of thing.
that it's certified that it passed tests, but to pass test it was irradiated.
Like
it's like gamma rays or E beams or like X rays. So
okay,
it's like this process just like X rays your cannabis for a certain amount of time. So
well, I mean, my opinion can be my opinion, but the factuals are that it does seem to be a bit of a risk to those who are immunocompromised. I mean, just think of getting radiation when you have cancer, say, and how much that can fuck with your immune system. So in their effort to clean up things, it may be a bit of like overkill. So, okay, my first question is so this was just found to be the most efficient.
I think it's used in other industries, like with fruit and vegetables.
I see.
It's a common practice. They say it'll makes the shelf life longer if there's no mold or yeast or other bacterias or any other pathogens on there.
Okay.
So it's used in like, I think, large commercial farming. And they're applying this technology to cannabis because they have, similar agricultural problems.
Right. Okay. So what are the other ways of doing it?
Well, okay.
Efficiently.
You basically, if your cannabis tests positive for any of these any mold, yeast, bacteria, or other pathogens, you will have to destroy it. So it's a way of system. The Department of Cannabis Control, or every Department of Cannabis around the country, has similar operating procedures. So you're allowed, if something, your product you have tests dirty, you're allowed to remediate this. And this is one of the ways of remediation. But, okay, so to have smokable cannabis, you could do it this way through irradiation, or you could process it into distillate. The process of distillation will kill all of those things.
Okay.
So you turn your whole crop into vapes or edibles, because once it's in that form, it will pass the tests.
Yes.
But if you want to get your flower into the hands of consumers, and that's the way you make more money, then you're going to do the remediation through irradiation.
Sure. And also, it is not guaranteed to actually do the trick either. Like, I think the reason why this is being brought up is that even with this treatment, which can be kind of hazardous to some folks, that there's still like contamination.
Yeah, it's not 100%, and some things do slip through, or maybe it's like a smaller amount that's going to slip through the testing, like the parameters, the way the parameters are set. So, I mean, the whole point is we want clean cannabis, whether we're smoking it medicinally or recreationally. We still want clean cannabis. So I would like to know if what I'm smoking, if it has been irradiated or not. I like the fact that Maine is labeling that particular trait, or whatever it is. There's a lot. There's a lot that's wrong with this from top to bottom, really.
Yeah, for sure. I do have a lot of alarms are going off in my dome. It does make me feel bummed that, and like the quote in the article that we're drawing from, somebody who I guess like a company that does this practice is saying that it's possible to have clean weed. You just have to have really good hygiene practices. And I feel like that's, yes, and that's the point of regulation in cannabis, is to keep things to be more transparent, I guess, and to know what you're smoking. And in that regard, yeah, we should know, obviously, that they're doing this. But I also am bummed that the thing that we've been saying is why we're so excited about weed being somewhat regulated is causing problems. Or it is very extreme and may cause problems. And also, I just can't imagine that it's keeping the integrity of the weed to just be blasted with x-rays. That doesn't sound very natural.
There's so many things here. So they say it doesn't degrade the THC, but it could affect the terpene profile, which
sure, yeah,
I believe that to be true. Whether you're affecting the THC, you're definitely affecting the flavor. Like, you're degrading, if you're killing mold and other things, you're destroying the delicate parts of the plant.
Yeah.
So there's that. And if a company is constantly growing contaminated and dirty cannabis, why should they be allowed to do this with every single crop?
Right. Agreed.
Like, garbage in, garbage out is the old computer term, and it applies here.
And you can't nuke your weed into being better. It's bad, it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can, it's it's essentially turd polish.
And like you said, I guess they have been doing that. And they've been doing this in like Canada for a while for weed, I guess. It was found to be effective. And, you know, I guess like it is. It's like you said. And we've been saying this since the dawn of the regulations is, unfortunately, if there's a test, big companies especially who have the resources, are going to figure out what to do to go right under that line of what it could be or what it should be. And it is difficult to grow a bunch of weed and then have it test dirty. But also, like you said, then you just kind of pivot and you do the right thing and you make it into something else. That would be my preference. Because, you know, I try to find in my mind a solution. But this is not what we wanted when we were talking about.
This is not what we signed
we were
up
talking
for.
about knowing what's in our weed. And, you know, it's always an issue with anything that is produced in a mass way or even not. Like, there's always something added, an additive, especially, I mean, in weed, you know, when it was becoming something to show off and it was being like pumped up and stuff and that you can't really do anymore. And if you can't do that stuff and it's really got to be just top to bottom all natural hygiene, then there shouldn't be a way to cheat the system. That's shitty. That just means that there's more than enough companies who are like, oh, we can't figure it out. You got to make a loophole.
It's sad, yeah. And it's the big players that shape the laws, shape the fucking parameters.
Yeah.
Always. They got the dough to buy these machines to irradiate their hundreds of pounds that they're harvesting every week. Just shitty, moldy bud.
Yeah, man.
No. What can we do?
I really don't know. I guess if you're, you know, if you want to ask your bud tender about it, they should know. Maybe if you are a bud tender, find out. That was so loud.
Oh my God.
It's like that one show when you were drinking like your gallon of water and the camera
yeah.
just like cut to you drinking it. It's like you were so thirsty. Oh, I don't know why this stuff makes me laugh so hard.
My voice is cutting out. I don't know
No,
what's
yeah,
going
you
on.
sounded like you were crying. Like you're really upset about that irradiation, aren't you?
Super bummed. I just wish that the industry would do better, and you know these big producers wouldn't act like we think they're going to act and how they're acting, and just grow the best possible cannabis that you can without like trying to fucking poison us.
It was like, oh yeah, it was great when we were off the grid and living like cowboys and shit. But also it kind of sucked because sometimes you get boof weed, bammer weed. And you wouldn't know what was in it. Mold was everywhere. Steroids were everywhere. It was like you were beholden to so much. And it was nice now to say, well, weed is just like anything else you put inside your body on the regs. And there's some oversight, which is not my favorite word. And I always say this, like, I'm not Captain fucking, what do they, Captain Follow a Rule? I'm not Captain Follow a Rule. But it was kind of nice knowing what is in our weed and stuff. So I don't know. If I see a package that says it's been irradiated, it might turn me off. I might say, hey, I don't really know I want to be putting this inside of me, smoking it inside my precious so very sensitive lungs.
Yeah, I would pass. I would pass on that grass.
Oh God.
If it had a little R, little IR, little radiation.
It's like that isn't like an irradiator or something like that in Fallout. Like that's like that's
I don't, you wouldn't blast like when they take an X-ray of you, it's like half
everybody's
a second.
wearing the most protection and they like run out of the room.
Yeah.
And then you're just
and
in there,
like
mad
a
exposed.
like a lead blanket is covering you with like the rest of your body.
Yeah, it's so heavy.
So, this process takes a long time, blasting it with gamma rays and E-beams, and it can't be, we don't know just yet, and I'm not a scientist, but it cannot be good for you in the long run to be combusting this into your lungs.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine you're right. Well, be wary if wherever you are, because this is becoming a more common practice. Just like ask your bud tender, and if you're a bud tender, ask the company if that's the thing that they do. Because it's good knowledge. It is. Because especially if you are consuming cannabis and you are immunocompromised, a lot of people who have immunocompromised systems consume cannabis. So you really don't want the thing that's helping you to make things worse. That would be pretty whack. So we're not going to take a break. I'm just going to play like something random. And then I want to talk quickly about our cannabinoid of the week. I don't know. It's not a good title, but I'm just going to make it a idea. Okay, so this was poorly prepared, clearly. Well, we prepared for the thing, but the segment name is not something that we have nailed yet. But we used to do, it was a terp of the week. We just used to grab a terp and we would talk about it. And we used to do that with strains, and we used to do that with all sorts of things. And then we kind of stopped doing it. But I'd like to do it again because I feel like not only is it happening just for the average consumer, it's happening for us. Like we're coming across some really interesting cannabinoids, and we are also, we're R&Ding.
Constantly.
Yes, yeah. So I tried, I've been drinking these drinks. They're like little shots. I already drank it. I was going to drink it for the show, and for some reason I didn't. And it was 100 milligrams. And
Okay.
I guess the brand was Molly Ann Farms. This is what it looked like. It was from Nile Dispensary here in New Jersey, and it's 100 milligrams. The first one that I had, I think, was full THC, and was delightful. And then this other one that I had, I saw that it was a ratio and was excited by that, and it was a 1-to-2 THC. Yes, THC to CBC. No, CBC to THC, which I thought was a fun little ratio.
That is fun.
Yeah. And I drank it, and it was great. And CBC, I guess, it's a part of the main cannabinoids in that we always talk about with the entourage effect, and the ones that are studied the most, it kind of comes paired with those. But I guess it's different in the sense that it really binds with your good mood receptors. That's what the internet said. I don't know if that's been blind studied yet, but it does seem to have a mood effect for sure. It did with me for sure. And it just goes along with CBD and just kind of like tickles your mood a little bit. CBD personally for me makes me very sleepy beans. And this didn't really do that. It was nice.
That is lovely.
Thanks.
I live in a little CBC. You're seeing it a lot more in gummies and drinks. I like those drinks. Was that drink like? Was it more like a syrup or was it
Yeah, it was. It was like a syrup. You can mix it in your La Croix or something, but
oh, okay.
yeah,
That's
it was like a concentrated tasting.
I love to
type
put
John.
those syrups in a little sparkling water.
Yeah, it would be great in a Perrier
Mm.
for sure. But I didn't want to drink all that liquid, and I wanted it fast, so I took a couple swigs. My mom had a capful. Felt good. It's good. It's and the CBD and the CBC and CBN and such. They also have anti-inflammatory properties. So if you've got inflammatory, that which don't we all, it will help with that, as we know. I mean, CBD has been my next elixir for the past week. So it's always good to add a little bit of healthy relief on top of a CBD or even a THC situation.
Would you say the CBC is a little bit more, a little bit better for like daytime?
I would say that.
Little-
I wouldn't go as
little
far as to
mood
call it
boost.
like THCV level. That shit is
More
drinking
focused.
coffee. Yeah.
But
This is
the
just kind
CBD
of
is more-
functioning. It would be fun to have a mocktail or something with the homies at sunset or whatever, and smoke as well. Like I found it all to be good and relaxing too, but also very, very funny. Everything was very funny, and I felt very euphoric with both of these drinks. They were very pleasant. It was nice to drink weed again.
Yeah, they say because the CBC and THC don't contradict each other.
Right. Sometimes a little CBD will get you a little bit less high, right?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
THC sort of balances out the THC, but these work together.
Yeah, these exist like
The
a
CBC.
Yeah. So yeah, also that, like, I didn't feel that, and that's the thing. When I want that CBD kind of tiredness, I go for it. But this was nice to just kind of have in the middle of the day, midday little relaxing sesh. I wouldn't say I would run a marathon, but I definitely didn't feel knocked out by it. If you can find it, try yourself some CBC. We'll think of a good name for this. We're going to do it every week. We can't forget.
I have the song in my head.
Really?
I
do. Great.
I'll spare everybody from singing it. It's a work in progress.
Okay. Okay, great. We are going to take a break. And we will be right back.
It's the Cool Nerd Weed Show with TS and Sasha. Don't panic. It's organic. The final huff and puff with TS and Sasha.
I know that I shouldn't take pleasure in seeing you scramble for your weed every single week, but I do.
You would think I would know it was coming.
No, I should point to you before I come back from a break. It's something that a good producer and a good co-host would do, but I guess I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I enjoy seeing your little, because you're in the corner for me, because I do other producer stuffs, and I just you just move really fast, and a lot of times you make it. Yes, it is fun to catch you by surprise. We are back, and it's the final huff and puff. Oh, and this is I don't know. I feel like this is suspicious. So this is California, and this is coming from the DMV, like the official DMV, and it is a research project on cannabis impaired driving. So it's R&D, it's research and development. And they're recruiting 300 volunteer participants.
This is amazing.
Okay, it is, but like do you really want to help with that? So, okay, A-Evolve. Let me just
Let's
say
see.
really quick what it is. They're looking for participants, and they're going to study and see stuff about cannabis and driving. Okay, so they're going to research cannabis impaired driving. They are going to test the driving abilities and the validity of various methods used by law enforcement, so the breathalyzer, and they are going to try to figure out what the level of impairment is for weed. I don't know, man. You will smoke a real cannabis cigarette,
This
just like
sounds
this
like
one.
fun to me.
It does, but I fear that you're contributing to a not great thing, which is the breathalyzer and the cannabis impairment while driving shit.
Yes.
Obviously, don't drive when you're high. Please know that I'm not advocating for you to drive when you're high. Don't drive when you're high. I'm telling you, don't drive when you're high. But I just feel like all of this stuff is a trap. I really do. I really, really do. And therefore, and also, think about probable cause. My guy, does your car constantly smell like weed because you're hotboxing while you're parked in front of your house after a long day of work, or maybe you just went to the dispensary and you have your weed in your back seat? Does your car smell like weed? Okay, that's not probable cause. But, and I hate to break it to you, not all cops are going to be so kind as to just let you go on your way if you're pulled over at a traffic stop. This is just a reason to breathalyze people. No?
Well,
I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know you wanted to do this, but I don't know.
I
I
would
don't
like to
trust
contribute
it.
to science. You're right. They're studying these 300 people to see what habits. They're also taking their blood, so they're going to try to get that blood test to see what's impaired. So while you're smoking, either you get your joint, you get a placebo, which I would know immediately if I had a placebo.
Yeah.
And then like a controlled, no substance. So then you're on this driving course with CHP. And then they take your blood.
Just like, oh yeah, son, just took that weed, took that marijuana. Like, fuck off, fuck you. You know what I mean?
And they take your blood only to finally determine how they're going to fucking put you in jail at the end of the day, or give you some sort of DUI or driving impairment.
And I, again,
So
implore you not to
what do we
drive
do?
when you smoke weed.
Of course, that's the right thing to do every time. But what are we advocating here? Are we saying don't participate in this study? If we get zero participation,
It's not gonna. I mean, they pay you $150. Listen, man,
for how long?
and maybe this does the opposite. Maybe I'm just being cynical. I mean, I am. But what if you get people like you and me who absolutely give us, we can take a high amount of weed and not be inebriated to drive. Like we would ace this test. I mean, we would slay.
Maybe that's what they need to see.
Maybe that's what they need to see.
They need us down there with our tolerance, our cannabis tolerances.
Our tolerance of
and when
all
they
the
give
Cheech and
us
Chongs.
When they give us one
cannabis cigarette,
one San Diego State government joint,
issued joint, and probably has like 17% THC. It's like Blue Dream.
It'd be like, can I get another one of these?
Bruv. Like, give me a road trip. Please, I will ace that test. So maybe they need some high tolerance folks to come on in and show them what's what. I am curious what this does. I don't trust anybody. And I the CHP officers just, and you probably like can't, I don't know, will they let you smoke your own weed? Am I just smoking this fucking government cheese here? Come on, man.
Are they going to assume that you pre-partied before you went to the test?
Yeah. But
It's
hey.
definitely interesting. I think it's very interesting, but they are just, it's all of this research is just trying to figure out a way to get into your pockets.
Yeah.
And charge you something for doing something that I don't know, you probably shouldn't have been doing anyway, but
well,
what are the, there's no parameter. There's no 0.008. Right.
There's no parameter. When the green wave was happening 10 years ago, Vice was like all over it. And I think it was in California. They were, I can't remember where it was. It was either California or Colorado. They were following around a veteran who had PTSD, and he was driving, and he had his medical card, and he was driving, and he got nervous, and he pulled over, and he was really like worked up, and he smoked while actively in the middle of a trip, and it calmed him down immediately, and he was able to focus and not have a panic attack, which I would wager is more dangerous. And it worked. And so I'm just putting it out there that it has medicinal benefits when you're not driving high. Don't drive high. Don't do it. Just don't do it. But I'm just making the argument that there is less of a barometer, like you said, than alcohol, which is very clear when you can't drive.
For sure.
When you're blasted. It's just, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. When
you're using cannabis in the way that you were talking about, when there's a high stress situation and that's your relief, then you don't get high. You get your relief, and then you can go back to doing the tasks that you were doing without all of that stress, pain, and whatever your ailments were before you smoked.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe they need to be proven wrong. But again, I don't love taking my reefer cigarette from the fucking CHP. Like, thanks, officer. Try not to do horrible stuff today to citizens.
When you're...
I'll be smoking my
state issued research.
Research
joint.
weed. And I'll be contributing to an excuse.
Well, if they were to draw your blood, it would be like RSO.
Yeah, it would. It would. Yeah. They just draw my blood and they're like, doctor.
What is this? It's black.
We've never seen anything like it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, if you do this study, tell us about it, please. And I want to keep up on it. Like, send me a Google alert when the results are processed, passed, because man, I don't like that it's coming to this. I don't like that this thing is happening. But if we could prove people wrong and prove that stoners are actually less likely to get into accidents than others, which actually has been something we've talked about on this show here. Let us know if you make your cool $150. We'd love to hear about it. And
fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck cancer. Don't panic.
It's organic.
Give it up for Adobe, everybody.